Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil with Chris. This is episode 3. So, last time we got the shotgun, and we collected 3 of the 4 medallions that we need to get out of the mansion. So, now we just have to get the last one, which I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Alright, so let's deposit our ink ribbon. We also cleared out a good number of zombies without running out of ammo. However, we still haven't gotten rid of either of these keys. So, I'm gonna have to try and find the last place to use those. Alright, wind crest. Where was the place to use this other small key? Because we did see another one of those doors, but now I forget where it was. Even though that was only yesterday. Man, having this door actually be functional is so nice. It's such an annoying little thing in Remake. Which, it's intentional, it's to make you actually try other stuff, but it means you can't just go through here to get back to this area. Alright, so we're gonna just slot these medallions in so that we can get rid of them. And we won't need to transport them later. Because anything that saves us a trip back to the item box with Chris is worth doing. Also, I just noticed how weird it is that that one save room doesn't have save room music, but the other one does. I don't know if that's a bug, or if just for some reason that one never has it. Alright, so we did unlock one door in the second floor that I didn't actually go through, and it's because I was not prepared to go through there yet. But I think that's where we're gonna need one of the keys we're carrying. Okay, so let's see. No, I think we can go in there. I was just trying to remember how prepared we should be for danger. Alright, so let's head back up here. We also haven't seen Rebecca since the whole piano thing. But I'm sure we'll run into her very shortly. Alright, so back in this hall. I opened this door, but I didn't actually go in. Okay, I think there might be a zombie around this corner. Nope, looks like we're clear. Well, we got more herbs, but again, we haven't actually taken much damage yet. Aside from at the very start. That's not a zombie. It's Richard from Bravo Team. Oh, I guess we should have actually came here earlier, because I think he's dead. I think I came too late to save Richard. Which doesn't matter as much in the original game, but in Remake, that is actually important. Okay, let me look at the map here. Okay, so there's not a second room here like I thought there was. And if I remember correctly, those 2 doors on the left side of the second floor are both helmet key, or one is locked and one is helmet key from the inside. Okay, never mind. Sorry, this is the room I was thinking of. I'm just gonna go up here where he can't reach me. Still gonna shoot him before he starts projectile vomiting up the stairs. Like that. It's like, I don't know. Their vomit seems to be triggered specifically by proximity to stairs. Okay. So this door, I think, is locked. Also, is this anything? No. No, it's not locked. Shit. Well, I don't know what's in this room. In Remake, this is where you get the sheet music for the piano puzzle. A candle. So I don't know what's back here. Maybe some shotgun shells? Those would be handy right now. It's too dark to see anything. Okay, yeah, so this part hasn't changed. So if we want to get what's in there, we need a lighter to light this candle, to light up the whole room. And I guess we haven't seen a lighter anywhere yet. Okay. There was that other room in the main hall, which... Did I explore it fully? I feel like I didn't go in the last room. No, I did go in the last room, or tried to, but that's the costume room, so we couldn't get in there. Use the shield key. Okay. There's our last shield door. We can finally get rid of that. I don't think we're ready to go in this room, but we're gonna go in this room. Books and gadgetry. Nothing useful. Yep. Here's Yawn once again, the giant snake. Uh-oh, I'm stuck on him. I'm stuck on his body. Shit, I got poisoned. So we don't actually have to fight Yawn. It's kind of a waste of ammo to fight him here. Oh. Oh. I'm stuck on his body again. Chris is not feeling so hot because he got bit.
Chris!
Am I poisoned? Damn it, give me serum.
I'm sure the serum must be there. I'll be right back.
I don't know why in both versions the anti-venom is called just serum. Alright, so we get to play as Rebecca now. And we gotta run back to the other save room, basically. So now I'm not sure if you actually have to do that to save Richard. Now, luckily, we cleared out basically all the zombies between here and there, so Rebecca shouldn't have much trouble. I also don't know how much of a time limit this is. I think it's based on the number of doors you travel through, and not actual time, but it is possible to fail this, I think. It's certainly possible to fail it with Richard, where even if you get the serum and come back, he's dead because you took too long. But I believe if we hadn't run into Rebecca in the save room, we would have found her there by Richard instead. Okay, this zombie should still be here. Yep. These very avoidable zombies. Oh, sorry. I don't need the box. I was trying to open it and was being confused why I couldn't. Alright, now we just take this back to Chris. Easy peasy. Much less easy if I hadn't killed all those zombies upstairs. And of course, the game does not let you preemptively collect the serum and just put it in your item box. That would be too easy. I try to chance it and run by. It's okay, though. Because as long as we don't die as Rebecca, her health doesn't matter. Does she just look like extra small compared to the actual scale of the mansion? Like, the railings and shit? She looks really small. I think she is slightly shorter than Chris, even her model. Hey, Chris, hope you haven't died yet. Like Richard here. He's a quitter.
You all right?
Yeah. What happened?
You were bitten by a poisonous snake. Are you okay?
My head is killing me.
I think you will be all right because I gave you a shot. But please be careful.
You saved my life. I owe you one.
And then awkward silence as she just stares at you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'm glad I could do something useful after my entire team died. As their medic, I feel like that's somewhat my fault. So yeah, you can avoid that whole section right there by just not getting hit by Yawn. You know, don't get hit, forehead. But if you do, then you just have to do that. Won't be the last we'll be seeing of that scaly bastard, though. Alright, how's my health doing? We're fine, but we're yellow fine, so I'm gonna use one of these. And I'll take one to deposit it. Okay, so we need the lighter. I think we're supposed to get it in the mansion somewhere because of the second floor map needing the lighter. But where is there left to go? There's that door that I can't get to. It's the backyard area. There is the costume room. There's the helmet room. Yeah, I'm feeling like I have no idea where this key goes. I don't know how to go back without closing the whole menu. There's also a door at the top right there. Where is that? That is where the save room is. And where am I? I'm where the save room is, I think? No, never mind. We want to go this way. Because there might actually have been a door that I walked right past without realizing it. Yeah, so is there a door? Oh, there is a door here. Yeah, I totally passed this one. And there's the last armor key. All right. Good. The lighter might be in here then. Oh, that's definitely a get some space. I don't think I need to kill this zombie, but better safe than sorry. I also always try to get out of the way when they fall right at my feet, because if they don't die, they're very likely to grab your feet as they fall. And then that's a freebie hit for them. Okay, so this room is in the original. I couldn't remember. It's too heavy to move. This bookshelf's not too heavy to move, though. I think I fucked that up. We're gonna have to reset. Researcher's will. My dear Alma, the fact that you have received this letter is both a joy and a sadness for me. I could not even talk to you because of that guy in sunglasses. Alma, be calm and read this. I think I've told you that I moved to a pharmaceutical company's lab. They headhunted me. Last month, there was an accident in the lab and the virus we were studying escaped. All my colleagues who were infected by the virus are dead. To be accurate, they've become the living dead. They still wander around. Some of them are knocking on my room door desperately right now. But there's no sign of intelligence in their eyes. That cursed virus takes away all humanity from the human brain. Love, joy, sorrow, fear, humor, eternally. And Alma, even the memories of the days I spent with you. Yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I could only delay the progress by a few days. And the most frightening thing is that I forget more about you by the day. So I choose a peaceful death rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour, I will have entered my eternal sleep. I do hope you'll understand my decision. Goodbye, and forever yours, Martin Crackhorn. I don't know if he would be the zombie that we just killed. Because obviously there's not a body in here, so he reanimated. It seems someone has searched here already, and appears to be a switch. I don't think we have to worry about one of them turning into a bee in this version. Ink ribbon in the pocket. Okay, let's go out and go back in to reset the positions. So let's see. I think I just need to shove this over. Also, the fact that I can shove this means how is a switch connected to it to drain it? Is there just like a wire attached to the back? Alright. So that just gets us some shoddy shells, nothing important. And then we've got this room over here. Got a red herb. Anything else? Oh, what's back here? More shoddy shells. So we're actually sitting pretty good on shotgun ammo now. Oh, there's the lighter. Lighter of lighter. I'll have to come back for that. Alright, well, I'm glad that I noticed that door finally, because we could have just continued without coming up here at all. The lighter's not essential in this version, as far as I know. Okay, let's see. So we are going to leave the mansion in this episode, but we're not entirely done with the mansion, because obviously we don't have the helmet key, and we won't for a while. Gonna go out here, and I'm going to slap our crest in. Alright, let's check where this leads, because I don't exactly remember what it's connected to. I think this is a shack, and it's full of supplies. Yeah, okay, this is the shack. It's not apparently full of supplies, though. There's a crank up there, which we are gonna need. I don't like that sound, but I believe that's a dog. Yeah, we're just gonna leave these dogs alone. You can see there's a lot of herbs out here. Actually, since we have the space, I'm just gonna take one. And then I'm gonna take another one to save us the trip later. So yeah, I think by the end of this game, there's gonna be a lot of herbs just lying around that I didn't take. I didn't realize how many they give you, even on Chris's campaign. Definitely more generous than Remake. But I still believe that this is probably the truest of all the survival horrors in Resident Evil. Like, I think the first game is really the only one that really hews to that whole structure of survival horror that it kind of established. Resident Evil 2 and 3, ammo is much more plentiful. Like, obviously, there's still some resource management, but you have to kind of scrounge by in the first Resident Evil and Remake. Whereas the later ones, it's just they introduced more non-zombie enemies, so the pistol ammo became less of a big deal than shotgun ammo and whatnot. Those are the things you really need to save. Alright. So we have another red herb, we have 2 green herbs, so we have like 4 full heals right now. This is probably enough ink ribbons to last us the rest of the game, honestly. So I think at this point, I'm just going to go around and pick up some stuff around the mansion before we leave. Where the hell are... Oh, right, I don't have any shotgun shells because I took them out. So, out of all this stuff, the only thing I need is this small key, so I can try to remember... I think it was in the room that leads to the costume room. I think that's where we saw a desk. Can't remember exactly. One of the most useful things in every Resident Evil that only Remake has, well, at least of the classic Resident Evils, the only one that has it is Remake, that it tells you when a room still has something in it. Resident Evil 0, they go a little farther and they actually mark items on the map, but just having a thing that's like, no, you haven't done everything in this room yet, is very helpful. And I wish that some of the re-releases of like Code Veronica and stuff had added that. Because Code Veronica has a really bad map, even among the classic Resident Evils. I remember when I was playing it with my friend, because, you know, I have a friend that I have basically played through most of the Resident Evil games for while she watches. We had to map out Code Veronica to keep track of stuff. And, like, mark out where all the important stuff is. Alright, I'm hoping our lighter of lighter is not out of fuel. Okay, some fluid is left. Because generally, every time you find a lighter in Resident Evil, it's empty, because people just leave empty Zippos around. So with this, we can get a few things. First off, let's grab this map. So there's a piece of paper here above the mantle, and if we... Oh, I could actually be facing it. That's also not a stove. That's a fireplace. It heats up the metal that the paper is sitting on and burns an imprint of the map that I guess the metal thing is shaped like. It's a weird one. I remember the first time I played Remake, you actually have to get an item that's just like a wooden board with a piece of paper on it. And in my first playthrough, I never figured out what it was for, but you're supposed to stick it on here. Do I want to grab this green herb? No. I don't think we'll need it. And this one is just locked with a helmet key. Alright, so that's one thing to check off our list. Yeah, you can see there's a whole section that we can't access right now. So I think the only things we need to do are light that candle and then open that drawer. And then we should be done with the mansion. And ready to head out into the backyard. This might also just be shotgun ammo, which we're gonna need later. We're definitely gonna need a lot of shotgun ammo later. This room is also much darker in Remake. Like, how exactly does this candle help light up around the corner here? You think this room would be very dark over here. Chris, of course, does not want to fumble around and just pull out the shotgun shells. He needs to be able to see them. Also, what is this weird, like, wall shelf up here that you can't reach? I guess that's for displaying stuff that you never want to touch, or dust, apparently. It's a weird architectural feature, but this mansion is full of them because Spencer was crazy. Considering how much of this mansion is supposed to be a facade, I have to wonder if any of it was meant to actually be livable. Like, there must be parts of it where the puzzles weren't integral, and people could actually, like, you know, sleep in their rooms, because that's where the researchers slept. They didn't get to leave the mansion. But it definitely doesn't seem very livable. If I wanted to be thorough, I could go and collect all the herbs, but that would take multiple trips just to collect all the ones that we've skipped. So I think it's better just to keep in mind that they're there. This is not the right room? No, it is. Desk is back here. It's either going to be ink ribbons or shotgun shells. It's shotgun shells. Okay, now we're very good on shotgun shells. I think we have like 50? But now, we're ready to leave the mansion. So let's get out there. The backyard area is not as expansive as it is in Remake, but there's still some places we have to go out there. We didn't forget anything with Forest. I am enjoying this. I wish I had done this Chris run sooner, because now I'm not sure if I should go into Remake not long after this, or if I should let it, you know, kind of rest for a while before we just do the same game again. And I think when I do Remake, now that I've done Chris's here, I think I'll do Jill's there again, because I was going to originally do Chris for my Remake run. But I think I'll do Jill's, and then maybe I'll do like a bonus just to show off the differences. Because we definitely don't need to see the whole run twice, back to back. At least in my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna go outside. The dogs, I don't think we need the shotgun for. The pistol is generally adequate for dealing with zombie dogs. I hate that it doesn't let you stack these. Okay, not as many as I thought. 35 plus, I think we have 4 in the shotgun. Yeah. So 39 shells is still pretty good. It's pretty generous. Alright. So, don't think we need the lighter either. I think we can deposit this. I'm gonna feel bad if we do need it, but I think we don't need it until later. Just going out there bare with our pistol. This looping howl that's like generic Halloween sound effects you play outside your house on Halloween. Okay, I gotta push this over. Alright, so that's the crank, and I believe this is the square crank. Because it's not the only crank, so you need to be able to tell them apart. Alright, let's grab one of these herbs, just for safety's sake. Okay, so if I don't sprint, and I don't shoot these dogs, and I don't get close to them... Alright, this might not work. They won't immediately go aggressive. It's kind of weird, but they work like that in all of the classic Resident Evil games. Unless they're, you know, event-triggered, in which case they automatically come after you. So, the courtyard. That's a dead end off to the side, which is the way I'm going. A winch for the elevator. The elevator is down. It's funny that it says map of garden, but this area is called Courtyard. So let's see, we got this whole area here. We've got this elevator, which we can't use because it's down. So we have to go down to activate it. Can I get by this dog? Ooh, they're getting close. Wow, you can get really close to them without them triggering. Most people don't even realize this, but yeah, if you don't sprint, they really won't come after you. The second I sprint, though, they'll all come after me. The dogs retain some of their behavioral instincts when they're infected. We got this big pool of gelatinous sludge, by the way, it's pulsing. A square hole for our square crank. The water is running down the opposite side. And we still need the crank because we will have to use it again. Alright, I think we have to watch out here. For venomous snakes, but just like regular sized snakes. It's really funny that they just plop down from the sky. Like there's no trees above us. It's like someone is just dropping them down with a god finger. Okay. So we have two ways we can go here. I think the elevator over here needs a battery. Looks like that hasn't changed. I don't remember where the battery comes from. Hello, dog. Oh, shit. Alright, time to go. Thankfully, they also do reset every time you leave, so he's not going to immediately bolt in my face. I'm going to take one of these blue herbs. Just so we have one, because if we get poisoned, it's a pain in the ass to have to run back to where they are. Okay, just ships passing in the night. I think there's another one up ahead. Yeah, in Remake, they all walk towards you, so it's a little harder to avoid them than just like this. He's in my way. Chris, the dog whisperer, which also applies to undead dog. I know they're not actually undead, they're not zombies. Oh, okay, we have 3 herbs here anyway. But yeah, despite being all rotten and everything, the zombie dogs are not actually zombie dogs. They're still alive. And their enhanced metabolism is being boosted by the virus, which is eating their flesh to keep them alive. It's also why they're so aggressive, because they're hungry all the time. I think this is where this goes. And if you don't block that, then you'll get whipped by a tentacle every time you run by. And that's no fun. That's not the kind of tentacle play that Chris is into. Oh, is this where it came from? It is. I don't know why it looked unfamiliar when I came out. Oh, because this is a dead-end corner, that's why. Alright. I forget what this place is called. Guardhouse. Thought it was the cabin, but it's pretty much a cabin in the woods. I'm a little surprised that I ended up not having to shoot any of the dogs. I thought I'd get past a few of them. This guy is in a very inconvenient position. That was a bad place to stand. Alright. Those two boys dealt with, and that's most of our pistol ammo. The Red Book. Nothing important. All pages are blank. What's it for? There's a key in the cup. Take the key out of the cup, Chris. He just looks at it and he's like, yeah, that's a key. Nothing unusual. The desk is locked. Oh, that's convenient. If it ain't my buddy shotgun shells. I think we're gonna be able to take out the shotgun soon and just use it regularly. And we've done this trick before, let's do it again. Got another key in there. Nothing major. He says nothing unusual for everything else, but for the toilet it's just nothing major. It is somewhat unusual, but not major. Alright, we'll just remember that key is there, in the bathtub. This is also going pretty smoothly, I think, in terms of inventory management. We haven't really needed too many trips to go back and get stuff. Mostly because I'm just avoiding all the healing items. Okay, here's the save room. Let's dump off all this crap we're carrying. I gotta sort my inventory a little bit. I always forget how to cancel out of what I'm doing in the menu here. And now we almost have 50 shotgun shells. And the book? We're gonna need the book. Oh, damn it, I did it again. But we're not gonna need the crank for a bit. So that can go at the bottom. I have a lot of healing items. Oh, I just noticed there's a handgun ammo down here. I finally discovered what the button is to cancel grabbing an item. It's square, not triangle. Okay, so I think we're gonna save it here, but let's actually I'll quickly go back and grab that key, just so I don't forget about it next time. And then we will explore the rest of the guardhouse. But yeah, I feel like this LP is coming along pretty quick. Like I said, I think it's gonna be short because I mostly remember what to do, and I know where to go. So we shouldn't have too many instances where I just don't know what to do. And I don't think I'll have the problem I had in my original LP, where I made a choice that ended up making it impossible to save Barry, so I had to roll back to an earlier save. Because I don't think there's a moment in the game where you have to wait for Rebecca and just stand there, otherwise she just vanishes from existence. Like it is when you have to wait for Barry to go get a rope for Jill. Alright, so we'll keep the key with us. Actually, I might not need this yet. I don't think I need this yet. We'll put it down here, and we'll grab our ink ribbons, and we'll save. So, we're making good progress. I'm gonna say we're definitely gonna come out less than 10 episodes for this LP. And I might actually have it done in the next few days because, you know, I'm already a good chunk of the way in 2 days. So, thank you for joining me and Chris Redfield on our adventure as we escaped the mansion temporarily and started investigating the backyard. Until next time, take care, folks.